For Gaming and Tech this week, we have an interestingly packed section to go over. We got Helldivers 2 DLC to talk about ever so briefly. Fatal Fury is bringing in Street Fighter characters. Fortnite is bringing in Mortal Kombat. Marvel Rivals is just going all kinds of crazy, and there's like multiple levels there that we got to get into. All of that and quite a bit more. Let's jump into it. Welcome once again, nerds, to the Clips channel. This is a smaller portion of a much larger video called The Week in Nerddom that happens over on the main channel. This portion is specifically the gaming and tech portion, where we're going to be talking about brand new things in the world of gaming and tech. So like new computer things. We don't really get too deep into that. I feel like the guys over at Linus and Gamers Nexus and such cover that fairly well. So we'll get the broad strokes there. We'll get in a little bit more deeply in the gaming side of things, so new announcements, DLCs, etc., etc. And then, you know, we're going to suggest some things for you to try out between now and next time you come back. So thank you for joining me. Let's get like I said, follow-ups and corrections happen even though we haven't really been doing news to the proper degree. So we have follow-ups this week. Couple of follow-ups, actually. First up is Helldivers 2. We have Helldivers 2. New update has dropped. It actually just dropped last week. They're adding a new Terminid strain to the Tussle, or to whatever. They're adding a new variant called the Hunter, Predator Hunter rather. Specifically, the announcement says, and I quote, "Predator Hunter is a specialized evolved strain forged by the Terminids, extended exposure to the gloom, enhancing their hunting abilities and turning them into even deadlier ambush predators." So like I said, that just happened. It is currently active. I believe they even dropped, there's a lot more that they dropped. There's a lot of tweaks and fixes with this DLC, so go check it out. If you haven't played Helldivers 2 for a little while, I'm sure you already know about this if you were at one point an active player, but maybe you forgot. Go check it out. It's one of the funner things you can play that's not on Xbox. Then from there, we have Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. We talked about this game, adding some new characters in DLC. Specifically, this character pack has 2 Street Fighter characters in it. Notably, those 2 are Chun-Li and Ken Masters, not Ryu and Ken. Chun-Li and Ken. So Chun-Li is now more popular than Ryu. I feel like that's interesting. But that will happen later this year. You can check out the video announcing it. From there, let's go now into Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, another FGC update. We have Season Pass 2 has been announced, was announced at the EVO Awards, which if you didn't watch the EVO Awards, you really probably didn't miss anything. If you didn't know the EVO Awards were a thing, well, they are. It's a thing for the fighting game community, and EVO, the people who put on the biggest fighting game tournament of the year, did it, and it happened. It's really awesome. Like I'm kind of bashing it just a little bit, but it's really awesome that the community is to such a level that they feel like this is a thing they can do in order to bring more attention to the community, bring more attention to specific areas of the community. I think that's pretty awesome. However, I feel like their execution in year 1 left a lot to be desired. There's a lot of room to grow, let's put it that way. I'm stoked for the future, just this year was not very much fun. Next up, let's talk about that Fortnite release. The next DLC or expansion or whatever the hell Fortnite does is called Lawless. The new character models that they're adding into this, by and large, are, you know, very nondescript, just kind of more Fortnite hijinks happening. Except in the official released image, we have Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat is being added, and then since the announcement of Sub-Zero, we now also know that Scorpion is going to be added. There is a difference, though, between how they're releasing Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Sub-Zero is going to be part of the DLC pack, going to be part of Lawless, the season, whatever. So from my understanding, I haven't played Fortnite in forever, and when I did not spend any money on it, so I'm not 100% well-versed as to how this goes. But from my understanding of it, the way that works is the characters that they release in the proper DLC pack, the expansion pack, whatever the hell it is, season pack, there we go, that's what I was looking for, season pass. The characters they release in as part of the season pass proper get a series of skins for that character model. So, that being said, like, there's been a lot of speculation if they get these 4 extra skins, which brings us to a total of 5 skins, again, as I'm understanding it, then theoretically that's 4 other images of Mortal Kombat ninjas that we could be getting in Fortnite, which is super awesome. I'm freaking stoked about this. Street Fighter did it, I think, like 2 years ago, so it was only a matter of time, and thank God we're here now. But then the difference between Sub-Zero and Scorpion is Scorpion's going to be available for purchase individually in the store, which means he doesn't get the same expansive treatment. He's just Scorpion in the store. You get this, and you get his themed pickaxe and parachute, and that's about it. So yeah, super excited to see what exactly the other skins are for Sub-Zero, if they do the classic palette swap situation, where we could get a skin that looks like Noob Saibot, and a skin that looks like Ermac, and a skin that looks like Reptile, because it's the classic skin that everyone wants in every game, and Lord knows I am part of that everyone, because I love those skins so much. So yeah, super excited for that. I might have to spend a little bit of money in Fortnite now. Oh man. Alright, so continuing on, let's move now into... Oh hey, we're into regular ass news at this point, so let's talk about some regular ass news, shall we? We have One Piece, but it is 2 separate issues with that One Piece, and that has to do with Marvel Rivals. So we have a big breaking news situation going on with the fact that Marvel Rivals, the director and his direct team, his direct subordinates that helped develop the game, have been let go from NetEase Games. They have been laid off. They are no longer a part of NetEase Games. They created this game. They did all of the R&D. They did all of the work to bring it into life, and then unceremoniously canceled. Well, not the game. The game is still happening, and that's the other half of this. It's very strange because, like, I feel like you need a development team in order to do things like this, because we're getting the second half of Season 1 for Marvel Rivals, starting with The Thing and Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. So that's still happening. They released, on the same day that it was made known that they released those employees, they also released 2 trailers, one each for Human Torch and The Thing. So that's pretty crazy. Also, with this new Season 1.5 situation, there's been a lot of buffs and nerfs and a lot of balancing issues going on, plus an addition of a new map to the game. So now there's, I think that makes 3 maps, which is, or no, it's 3 added maps since the game launch. That's what it was. 3 added maps since the game launch. So there's more than 3, but it doesn't feel like much more than 3 when you play it. Still a hell of a lot of fun to play, but I can't wait for them to really change up the feel with some new maps. Anyway. So yeah, that's the 2 bits for Marvel Rivals. That's what we got for news this week. Let's talk about gaming and tech suggestion. If you didn't see it coming, you weren't listening. Marvel Rivals, man. Go play some Marvel Rivals. It's free to play. You can download it. You don't have to spend any money. You can join in the fun. You get all of the characters. You just don't get the skins unless you pay the money for them. And that's all cosmetic. You don't have to, it's not a pay to win situation, so it's pretty great. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Once you find the character that really works for you, man, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Like, I wanted to be a brawler, I really did, but I apparently am not. I am a sniper in this game. I don't know if that's exactly the classification. Iron Man is my man of choice, though I'm thinking about giving a Human Torch a try when he launches. So go check out Marvel Rivals. That is your suggestion for the week. Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of the sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.